When I moved to Orlando with my family in 1998 to take the conductor's position at Cirque du Soleil, we were expecting a swamp. Instead, we found a desert, a cultural desert. The choice was ours. We could complain or do something about it. We chose the latter. This was our first concert in the fall of 2000. I arranged Bach's Goldberg variations for my wife Hélène and the musicians at Cirque. Hélène and I had gone through the neighborhood passing out flyers with the kids in tow in a wagon. We had about 20 people in attendance. But it turns out, musicians were itching for a chance to play the music they love for people who came to listen to them. It seems there was a need for a place where music came first, not to support the food and beverage industry or to sell tickets. Whether it be classical, jazz, Latin, avant-garde, or singer-songwriters, we try to create an intimate experience for the audience and to cultivate the creativity of the musicians who came to play at the house. The concerts kept growing fast, but the house wasn't. So I did what anyone would have done. I tore down every wall in the house. I tried new materials. I put an audio snake up the chimney. I set up a bedroom as a control room. And I put up show lights with shutters and lenses to really frame the artwork. The children always opened the concerts and would learn something in the style of the event. Here we are playing one of my jazz ballads. Our 8-year-old is on the bass. Our 6-year-old is playing piano and singing. Our 40-year-old is playing drums, and I was on trumpet. We showcased artwork from a different artist every week. But in 2004, for the first time, the house got completely overrun by guests. So Hélène and I had a choice to make. Pull back on the concerts or sink our entire life savings, past and future, into a new house with a bigger and better sounding living room. So we designed and built it right across from Boone High School. Easy to get to, plentiful parking, and close to downtown. We did all the woodwork, paint, low voltage wiring ourselves. There are 11,000 nails in the living room alone and enough space for 100 people. We moved in the new house in 2007. I started filming everything, giving the videos to the performers for free, and we added the visual artist working live on stage. The house has a state-of-the-art recording studio and a 4-camera broadcast system. Right from the start, we were pushing living composers. So we quickly became the busiest new music venue in Florida with more than 3,000 world premieres to date. We collaborate with many arts organizations, and we have our own resident new music chamber orchestra, Alterity. We can now fit a whole big band on stage, and we're booked as far as 2 years ahead of time. We have 4 distinct series so that everyone can like and come to an event they like at least once a month. Most of our concerts are free, and people bring food and a beverage to share. The shape of the room, the locally milled cypress, the brick, all was done with sound in mind. We keep getting compliments from the exceptional acoustics from musicians across the globe, like the late great Larry Coryell, here with 2 Indian musicians. Our programming is improving continually, and our next year's roster is the best ever. We attract musicians who would not normally come to Orlando, giving you a chance to witness something you wouldn't see otherwise. A truly unique experience that the New York Times says you must try if in Orlando. Here is a Swedish trumpeter, a famous Swedish trumpeter, playing with amazing local musicians. We always fostered international cooperation. Every year, we're the first stop on the tour for One Beat, a State Department project that brings together musicians from around the world to spread love and understanding through music. Our Latin series has become very, very important to us. Our programming committee now has chairs for Latin, jazz, classical, folk, visual, and alternative, which includes poetry, film, theater, and spoken word. If it's chamber arts, we do it. Due to our success, we still have to occasionally turn people away, so RSVP is recommended. Becoming a member will actually let you choose your seat. We go out in the community. We teach composition for free every week at the library, and we send Alterity out in the world to perform. But the house still remains at the heart of what we do. We still aim to create a magical experience for our audience, and we have expansion plans. So expect continued improvement to our facilities, all thanks to our amazing board members and everyone who supports us. We've been blessed to host musicians from Japan, China, India, New Zealand, Australia, all of Africa, Europe, and all of the Americas. Our performers and our guests have come to think of our place as a sacred one, where the arts bring people from all backgrounds together. From one little concert in 2000, we now are becoming the premier chamber arts organization in the South, all because my wife and I could not find a live band in Orlando on a Tuesday night in 1999. 5 years ago, two innovative visual artists came from New York City. They came to live with us for about 6 months. They worked on a very special project, and we were happy to help. If you want to see just one concrete example of the impact we've had on the community, just look up at the ceiling. That was their project. We hope to see you at the Timucua Living Room very soon. Thank you.